Hi friends, welcome to SAP Learning Step by Step. I request everyone to subscribe my channel, which will give motivation to make more useful videos in the upcoming days. So today we are going to see about the maintenance strategy. What is maintenance strategy? Why we are using maintenance strategy? How we can create the maintenance strategy, and what is the purpose? And field by field we will go through that maintenance strategy and understand the whole concepts. What is maintenance strategy? So maintenance strategy, this is the SAP definition. So maintenance strategy defines the rules for sequence of planned maintenance work. It can be assigned to multiple task list. Since it is a master, so it can be assigned to multiple task list and a maintenance plan as required. So maintenance strategy contains maintenance packages where we define different cycle duration and maintenance cycle duration and cycle unit. So maintenance in the maintenance strategy contains a packages, several packages with the different cycle units and also cycle duration. The third point also saying that maintenance strategy, after creating the maintenance strategy, what we are doing, we will link this maintenance, assign the maintenance strategy into the task list. So why we are doing it, we will see. So what is the purpose of, we'll see on that. So why we are creating maintenance strategy? So here, so based upon the cycle, so we have as if we go to maintenance plan, so we can perform the maintenance of a particular equipment every 30 days, every 30 days like that. So the cycle will run continuously every 30 days. For example, if you take compressor, so different activities need to be performed in different duration. For example, every 1 week I will check the compressor bolts whether it is tightened or not. But every 3 months you need to change the filter. So there are two cycles. One is every 1 week and another one is every 3 months you need to change the filter. That operations and duration is varying. So you cannot create. So if you use single cycle, then you need to create a two plans, maintenance plans. One is for every week plan and another one is for every 3 month plan. So in order to overcome this, we need to use maintenance strategy. So if we use maintenance strategy in the task list, so we can create a one master with the help of the strategy, one task list only with the help of the strategy, and assign those operations to particular duration. Particular duration means tightening the bolts I will assign to 1 week, and changing the filter I will assign to 3 months. So maintenance strategy contains this cycle duration and the units, only cycle duration and the units. So through these packages the task list operations can be linked and assigned. So this creation of master data, that repeated master data will get reduced, the volume of master data will all get reduced, and also it affects the creation of order, the volume of order. If we go with the single cycle every, so if you create a single every 1 week plan separately and every 3 month plan separately, then two orders will be get generated for the same thing at the time of 3 month and 1 week. So 3 month 1 week means every 1 week it will get generated. At the time of third month also you will get 1 week order generated and 3 month also generated. So two orders to reduce the volume of master data and transaction data and simplifying the creation of a maintenance plan scheduling. So we are using that strategy method. Strategy is a master. So how we were defining the maintenance strategy in the in the means of a unit on how you are going to perform the maintenance. For example, I have a monthly maintenance cycle, so I need to accommodate thousands of equipments with the monthly maintenance, 1 month, 2 months, 3 month. So you can create a whole duration with the unit month, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month, till whatever you want in monthly cycle. And you can create one maintenance strategy with the monthly, and one some list of equipments only need a maintenance in a yearly basis, 1 year, 2 year. So you can create a separate maintenance strategy for this 1 year, 2 year list of equipments. So maintenance strategy is a master. with the cycle units, cycle duration, and units along with the units, and some scheduling informations. So this maintenance strategy will be assigned to task list and also to the maintenance plan. Once it is assigned to task list, this task list operations, so what are all the activities, maintenance activities you need to be performed, it will be listed in task list. This activities operations can be linked to that cycle duration with the help of packages. It is called as a packages. So this activity need to be performed in this duration. For example, 1 week duration. This second activity I need to perform every 3 months. So with the help of in one task list master, with the help of packages, you can assign this and schedule the maintenance plan. So we will see it in the system also. So before that, I want you to understand it theoretically. So every field is important in maintenance strategy. So going forward, maintenance strategy, task list, and maintenance plan, these three are closely linked to each other. So and that also most important topic in the SAP PM model. So wherever interview or PM consultants go for projects or anywhere, so these concepts are very important. So I will explain field by field what is affecting this field, how it is affecting the maintenance plan, and how it is affecting the maintenance order. So we will go through that. Okay, let's see the maintenance strategy structure, what it contains. So when we create maintenance strategy, these details we need to fill up. So strategy header, it contains strategy header. In the header section, you can see the description and the strategy code. So some code you can give with the 8 characters, that is for identification, and the description of strategy. For example, this is a monthly strategy or a hourly performance based strategy, that we will see. And settling parameter is important. So it contains a shift factor, call horizon details and all. So we will see what it is, what is the importance of that. And the settling indicator, it contains in how much, what is the frequency, whether it is a time based or a time key date based. Every 30 days exactly you want to do perform maintenance, or a particular date, every 5th of January I want to perform the maintenance in every month. So you can indicate through that scheduling indicator. And maintenance packages, so as we discussed earlier, the maintenance packages we will define with all the cycle durations to accommodate to accommodate all your maintenance requirements for that equipments. So you need to define that cycle duration and units. Okay, move to that settling parameter call horizon. So what is call horizon? Call horizon is specified to define when maintenance call object should be created in the maintenance cycle to allow some planning time for maintenance people. So from the definition you can understand that the call horizon we can define. So I am starting the maintenance plan on this today's date. I want a maintenance plan to start in next 3 months. So today's date, I am starting 1st December 2017. Let's take some year. So 3 months is my cycle duration. So my ideally planned date, that I need to do some maintenance on that. Next maintenance date is 1st March 2018. That is 3 months. Okay. So when the time 1st March 2018, if the order gets generated on 1st March 2018, on the same date I need to perform maintenance. So the maintenance people may not know when once the order is generated, they may not get the time to schedule and plan for the maintenance work. They need to. So if there is a maintenance department people is working on that industry, so they need to have a meeting with the process people, operations people, and schedule the equipments. So once the permit process and everything is done, then only once we get the clearance from the operation people, then only we can do some maintenance. So this needs scheduling and planning activities. So we need some time. The maintenance people always feel we need some time before the maintenance date on exactly where we need to where we need to perform the maintenance. So this is the buffer time. So we need this time for planning activities. So that can be defined through this call horizon percentage or in number of days in S4 HANA. So that's what the third point. The call horizon affects the call date. So call horizon, by defining the percentage or number of days, it affects the call date. Call date is on the date on which the order is getting generated actually, but the plan date is on the date you need to perform the maintenance actually. Okay, so that is the difference between call date, and call date is the maintenance order needs to generator on the date. So by defining the call horizon percentage, you want that order to be generated on the particular date, that is the on which when the order is get generated, that is the call date, and the plan date is you need to perform the maintenance. Let's have a look on that below example. So here we have a maintenance cycle every 3 months. Okay, so call horizon I am defining it as a 90 percentage. So I am defining in percentage. So it is also possible in to define in number of days or number of factory calendar days. So if you defining in percentage, so it will take the percentage of every 3 months cycle duration. So 3 months, so as per SAP 1 month equal to 30 days, it is a standard. Okay, so 3 months, so it is equal to 90 days. Okay, so cycle start date, I am starting the maintenance plan on 1st December 2017. Since my cycle duration is 3 months, so ideally the maintenance I have to do on 1st March 2018. But when I need to generate the order, I need the system to generate the order automatically. That is defined by call horizon percentage. So 90 percentage, if you see the call date is 90 percentage of 90 days is in 81 days, so the order will get generated on 81st day. So that's why 21st February 2018, you will get, the order will get generated in the system, and the maintenance people while listing the order, they can able to see the orders, so they can plan and schedule the maintenance orders, so they can plan the activities well, so they can perform the actual maintenance on 1st March 2018. They will come to know on 21st February 2018 itself what maintenance I need to perform on 1st March 2018. So they can plan and schedule the activities well, and they will perform the maintenance on 1st March 2018. Okay, so this is the basic concept of a call horizon. And the call horizon, here in example I put it in percentage. So if you put it in days, that is a simple thing. So if you want before 5 days I want to generate, or in this example 9 days I want to generate the orders before my planned date, so you can directly put 9 days. If it is a factory calendar days means then 9 working days, so it will generate more before factory calendar. So in the factory calendar, it is possible to define the working days of industry. Generally, it has to be 24 hours, 24 by 7 working hours industry. It is okay. So all working days, all days are working days. But if Sunday is a holiday, if you want if you want no maintenance to be carried out on Sunday, then in the factory calendar, in the some based upon business requirement in the factory calendar, it can be defined, and no maintenance will be carried out. So by assigning this factory calendar days, on that day it will not take, it will skip and calculate the remaining 9 days. Okay, so that is the basic concept. So we will see the next settling parameters, shift factor and tolerance. These are all the theoretical part we will see in the system, so you will get a better picture on that. So once understand the concept, so in system also I will explain field, what are all the fields relevant to this and how it is affecting. So we will see it in system also. So here we will see some examples for shift factor and tolerance. So what is shift factor? So in shift factor we have two things: shift factor late completion and shift factor early completion. Likewise, tolerance late completion and tolerance early completion. What it is? So both are correlated each other, shift factor and tolerance. So assume the maintenance plan date 1st March 2018. So here also we will take the cycle duration of 3 months. So my next maintenance plan date will ideally be 1st June 2018. That is 3 months from March. That is June 1st June 2018. Okay. So shift factor late completion and tolerance for late completion. So these data you need to define in maintenance strategy. So I am defining, for example, 50 percentage and tolerance as a 10 percentage. So how it is affecting this ideal next maintenance plan date? Normally it has to be 1st June, but assume the maintenance actually performed with the 14 days delay and completed on 15th March. So actually the maintenance I need to perform on 1st March, but due to some issues, so the actual maintenance happened only on 15th March. That is the 14 days delay from 1st to 15th March. 14 days delay happened. So the next maintenance, that is the ideal maintenance plan date, that is the 1st June. So since my previous maintenance is done very yeah, late only, so why should I carry out the same date? So I need to shift the date based upon the previous maintenance actually happened. So if you want this scenario to be there, so we can use this if factor late completions. So by using this percentage, 50 percentage, so what will happen? So delay is 14 days, which is more than 10 percentage. So tolerance is first coming into picture. So tolerance means if the delay is only within 10 percentage, 10 percentage means 10 percentage of the shortest duration cycle duration. So here my shortest cycle duration is 3 months only. Before that I don't have any minimum cycle duration. My cycle duration start with the 3 months in that strategy or any single cycle. So okay, so here 3 months, 3 months equal to 90 days. So 10 percentage of 90 days is 9 days, but the delay is 14 days, so which is more than my tolerance. So since the 14 days delay is more than my tolerance, so the shift factor late completion will apply. But if the delay is less than my tolerance period, that means if my delay is only 7 days, but here tolerance we have a 10 percentage, 10% is equal to 9 days. If the delay is only 7 days, then there will be no shift factor will come into picture, so it will accommodate by tolerance itself. So the ideal plan date, next plan date will not be adjusted, so it will be 1st June 2018 only if it is within the tolerance, if the delay is within tolerance. If the delay is more than the tolerance, that is the current scenario, 14 days delay, but the tolerance is only 9 days, so shift factor percentage will come into picture. So 50 percentage is my shift factor late completion. I am delaying the maintenance, that is the late completion percentage. Okay, so thereby shift factor, since I put 50 percentage of delay, that is 14 days equal to 7 days. So next new plan date shifted to 7 days on 8th June. That is ideal next plan date is 1st June, but due to the shift factor late completion 50 percentage after applying the 50 percentage, so the next plan date automatically it will be shifted automatically during the scheduling by your background job. So background job, normally what will be done, background job will be, there is a job, background job, to schedule the maintenance plan automatically every day. Okay, so during that it will run and schedule the maintenance plan. So previously your maintenance plan, ideal maintenance plan is 1st June, but every day since it is running and completed after 14 days delay, so your next maintenance plan date will automatically reschedule to 8th June 2018. Likewise, the same concept applicable for shift factor yearly completion and tolerance for yearly completion. So we have four things: shift factor late completion, tolerance for late completion, shift factor yearly completion, and tolerance for yearly completion. The concept is same, whatever I explained for late completion. Okay, so let's see that next thing, scheduling indicator. So there are four scheduling indicators in the system. So time based means if you want the maintenance plan to be maintenance order to be generated on every 30 days, then time based by key date. So every 30 days on 30 day of month. Suppose you want to do maintenance on every 30th 30th day of the every month. For example, November 30, December 30, January 30, so February 30. So for that 1 month duration. So this time based by key date can be selected if you want to perform the maintenance on particular day. Okay. So third one is time based by factory calendar. As I already told, factory calendar is will take only into the account of working days. Whatever we defined, this is industry working days, that only taken into account, and the remaining days will not be taken into account. So every 30 working days, my cycle duration is 30 days, so it will take every 30 working days. So I am starting the maintenance plan on first. So it will not, the order will not get generated on next first January 1st to February 1st. So it will take it will not consider that Sunday. If it is Sunday is not working day, it will not consider Sunday. So 4 days, for 1 month equal to 4 weekends we have. So 4 days delay. So it will consider only the working days and calculate accordingly the 30 days. Last one is performance based. So this is generally used for performance based maintenance. Performance based means as we already discussed. So see the topic counters. So counters are used for performance based maintenance. So with the help of counter, whatever we are doing perform maintenance, creating maintenance plan, that is the performance based maintenance plan. So for the performance based one, hours, whatever, simply you can understand if it is a hour based unit or a minute based unit or a seconds based unit. So this and all. So whatever increasing and decreasing, that is counter based one, that you can select a performance based scheduling indicator. There are the theoretical concepts. So we will see the field in the system, where it is as a, where are the fields it is related, and will explain the other maintenance packages fields also. So you will get a clear picture. So here you can see the maintenance strategy screen. So first one, as I told you, have a 8 character field, that is a strategy name. Some for some identification you can define any code, and a description, for example monthly strategy plans. So whatever the requirements you need to accommodate a monthly maintenance, you can create the maintenance strategy for those. So scheduling indicator, as we already discussed, that is the scheduling indicator, time key date, factory calendar, and performance based, that is activity, and strategy unit. So this is the main thing we need to consider. So strategy unit means on what unit you will define the packages. So here, so I am going to define on monthly packages. So you can put a MON is a standard SAP unit for month. Okay, caller is on. Caller is on. We already define. We already seen what is caller is on. So these and all, every field it will affect the maintenance plan scheduling and order generation. So these are all most important fields, and it will copy to the maintenance plan also. And here caller is on, shift factor late completion we have seen, and tolerance for late completion, shift factor early completion, tolerance for early completion. These are all the 4 fields we have seen, that is the scheduling parameter. And factory calendar, here we will define the factory calendar. If you want to perform the maintenance only based upon the scheduling will happen only on based upon factory calendar and working days, then you can define the factory calendar. Then next we will see the maintenance packages. So this is the main content of the maintenance strategy, where we define the maintenance packages. So first one is a package number 10, 20, 30, 40, first column. Second column is cycle length. So here only you are defining the cycle duration. So here I am having the days duration. So 30 day, 90 day, 180 day, 360 day, 720 day. So I am performing this. I want to perform the maintenance for the list of equipments on these units. Suppose you have another one equipment. You are purchasing new equipment and want to perform the maintenance on 60th day. So you can insert the 60, click on new entries and insert the 60 day also to accommodate the new equipment. So based upon that manufacturer recommendation, and you need to define the optimum maintenance. You need to find out the optimum maintenance cycle and define the maintenance strategy to accommodate all the equipments in your plant or industry. So the third column is unit, that is in days. Always keep remember, always define the same unit, that is a day. If you define the day based strategy, then all your packages should contains day, and month based strategy you should contains month. For example, here it is 30 day. Second row you cannot define, instead of 90 day you cannot define 3 month, 3 and mon. Unit is mon, you cannot do it. So if it is a day based strategy, all the duration to be in day, cycle duration and unit to be in day. But SAP can accommodate, as per the standard, SAP can accommodate different units of same dimension. Dimension is, so days, day, month, year, everything come under dimension. Time, that is in same dimension, you can use, SAP can accommodate, but it will create confusion during the scheduling, because so by SAP, as per SAP standard, 1 month equal to 30 days. If you are defining cycles in month, for example, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and at the end of 12 months, instead of putting 12 months, you define it as a 1 year. The unit is year, but the other packages contains month. For example, suppose. So what will happen is, you will get order generated on every first month. So 1 month equal to 30 days. So at the end of 12 months, what will happen? The first month package also will get generated instead of 1 year. 1 year first generated, because 12 into 30 days, 360 days. So at 360 day, the monthly package will also get generated. On 365th day, the 1 year package also generate the order. So two orders will come. So SAP can accommodate, but there will be a confusion due to that generation of orders and scheduling. So it is better always to use the same unit for that different package, for all the packages whatever you have it in the strategy. So one strategy, one unit you can use. One is for 1 month, one strategy. If you are creating one strategy, then always use one same unit for all the packages. Okay. Okay. The fourth column is a description of the maintenance cycle text. So you can define the description. And fifth one is cycle sort text. So cycle sort text is important to remember. So important to define correctly based upon that cycle duration. So here you can see for 30 days it is I am defining it as 1 month, and it's 90 days I am defining it as 3 months. So cycle sort text only will come in to that task list after assigning the strategy into task list. So cycle sort text only will be displayed, so you can select the operations for that cycle sort text. So this operation I need to perform monthly, and this operation I need to perform in quarterly, like that you can select. So the next column is hierarchy. So hierarchy is very important field which will decide which operations need to be in the order for the packages. So hierarchy defines. So here we have a 30 day, that is the first hierarchy, and a 90 days second hierarchy. Let's take these two rows. Okay, so one I am defining for 30 day cycle duration, and two hierarchy number two for 90 days duration. So why I defined, so what is the importance of that? So for every 30 days, so I have in the task list, I will link the operations to this maintenance packages 30 day. So I have two operations. For example, let's take a compressor. So for compressor, so for every 30 days I need to tighten the bolts and also clean the compressor. And for every 90 days I need to change the oil. So 30 days I have two operation, and 90-day only one operations. That is a change oil operations I need to perform on 90th day. Okay. So in that case, what will happen? So when the maintenance cycle runs, after assigning to the task list, maintenance plan schedule, and every 1 month it will generate the order. That is the two operations, that contains two operations: tightening the bolts and cleaning the compressor. But after the third month, the 1 month again will be generated, and 3 month also will be generated. But I don't want to do that cleaning the compressor and tightening the bolts on third month. I want to change the oil only on third month. So in that case, so what how can I do? By assigning the hierarchy. So 1 2 is the superior one. So it will give the preference to the superior one. Only the 90-day package, whatever operations contains the 90-day package, that will be in the maintenance order generated by the maintenance plan. So on 19th day, so I will get a order with only one operation, that is change oil. Okay. So that 1 month package will not generate, so will not be copied to the order. Since I use the hierarchy 1 2 3, the superior hierarchy only will be copied to the order. Superior hierarchy operations only will be copied to the order. But in some cases, based upon the business requirement, it will vary. So if you also want to do perform the maintenance, for perform the maintenance for 1 month also, 1 month package also I need to perform on third month. So and want the operations, tightening the bolts and cleaning the compressor and changing the oil together. So you can define the, so in the task list you can select these three operations on 90 days, or otherwise that if you change the hierarchy 1 1 1 1, so what will happen, that the first month package will also be copied. The first month package operations and third month package operations both will be copied to the same order. So first month contains two operation, third month contains one operation. These three operations will be in the order. Otherwise these three operations you can put it in the, some business wants to put it in the third month itself and use the hierarchy 1 2 3, superior hierarchy 1. So first month will not get generated, but the third month, that is the 90 days package will generate the orders which contains the operations, these three operations. So it will satisfy the requirements. That is depends upon the business requirements, and we need to ask the business people what is the requirement, and how they want to define the hierarchy, and how they want to select the operations for the packages. So for that we need a deep understanding on the concepts of every field which affect a maintenance plan scheduling. So this is the business decision, and we need to explain them. So to get into the conclusion, what the business actually requires. Next column is hierarchy short text. So hierarchies or text we can define based upon the hierarchy h1, h2, h3. I defined it as example. Okay. So these are all the simple fields, but powerful impacts on the maintenance plan scheduling and order generations. The next field is offset, but we will see it in the maintenance plan. We will use the same field in maintenance plan also about the importance. Let's create one maintenance strategy in the system, and we'll see the things. Okay, the transaction code to create maintenance strategy is IP11. Here I am defining the new entries. I am giving some code DA underscore team, and will give some description. Time based strategy I can So we'll create some time based one, monthly one. So here, as we already discussed, there are four scheduling indicators: time key date, time factory calendar, and activity. So every 30 days or every 3 months, so you can directly choose the time. If it is a key date, that is every fifth of the month you want to perform the maintenance, then you can choose time key date. Otherwise, if you do perform the maintenance only during the weekday working days, if the factory is not running 24 by 7 365 days, then factory calendar can be defined factory calendar. So here, what is the working days, it can be defined, and you can choose the time factory calendar, so it will skip the days which factory is not running and will schedule the maintenance plan only on the working days. So that is the importance. So in the bottom you have a factory calendar, you can assign that factory calendar also, that is the code. So through that will be created separately. And then activity activity is performance based. So performance based scheduling indicator, you can assign it. So here I am choosing time and strategy unit day. Unit time will define it as a day, and then call horizon is 90 percentage. So we already discussed the call horizon and explained the concepts what it is call horizon. So it will give some buffer time for the maintenance people to plan and schedule the maintenance activities before the actual maintenance when we need to do. So my actual maintenance I need to do on 10th March, but I want the order to be generated on 7th March itself. So I will get a buffer time of 3 days to plan and schedule the maintenance activities. I can have a discussion with the operations people or record people, stakeholders, whoever, and take the record permits, take the clearance, everything, arrange the manpower, labors, materials, record materials, everything I can arrange. So within that days, 3 days, and I will perform the maintenance on that actual maintenance date. Okay, so that is the thing. So here shift factor I am putting 10 percentage, 10 percentage. So late completions, so it will shift to the next maintenance plan date. So if I delay the maintenance, if I delay the completion of the order, so the next maintenance plan date will be automatically shifted based upon the percentage what I define here. So that is the importance of this field. So we have a tolerance. So if the delay is only within the tolerance of shortest cycle duration, then no shifting will happen. For that we define the tolerance. If the delay is more than the defined tolerance percentage, then shift factor percentage will apply and move the next maintenance plan date. So that is the same concept applicable for yearly completion also, and tolerance for yearly completion also. So the concept is same for both the things. So I am putting it for in percentage, 10 percentage here. And factory calendar, we can assign or not assign, that is not a mandatory one. So every field has importance in the maintenance strategy, and this will have a copy to the maintenance plan also. This shift factor caller is on details. So once the strategy is assigned to that task list, and the task list is used in the maintenance plan, and this data will be copied to the maintenance plan automatically. If you want to change this data in maintenance plan, that also possible, and the maintenance plan will generate the orders. Through that orders only the maintenance will happen. So normally the maintenance people will print the maintenance order and the maintenance order will contains all the operations what needs to do during the maintenance of particular equipment, the operations. So these activities I need to perform, so that it will happen. So now I am clicking and selecting some factory calendar. So choose, okay. So factory calendar can be defined for whole year working days also. So all days working days. Normally the all the factories, most of the industries will be 365 working days only. No. So in that case, so I am double clicking on the packages, and so here you can see the screen. Already we explained. So already we discussed about this. So we need to define the packages to accommodate all your equipments maintenance cycle, that duration and unit. So 30 days, 90 days, you can define n number of cycle units and duration for the list of equipments whatever you need to perform maintenance in a day unit. Okay, so here 30, 90, 180 and 360, 720. So in a days I defined it. I'm giving the description. 6 months, 1 year and 2 year. Okay, so this is cycle short text 6m, 1y and 2y. This is hierarchy. So as we already discussed, so here the higher hierarchy will be the preference one, which will those packages operations only will be copied to the maintenance order. If we put in sequence 1 2 3 4 5 like that, I am saving this maintenance strategy, and okay. So here you can see what are all the things. Cycle I have defined 5 packages I have defined, that is a 10 20 30 40 50. So as we already discussed, these packages we can simulate the package sequence through that package sequence also. So these packages can be this the maintenance strategy DA underscore team contains these maintenance packages. So once the maintenance strategy is assigned to task list, so the task list operations, in the task list we can define all the operations, and operations can be linked to the maintenance packages. Here you can see that the maintenance package sequence. So I will select here this 1 month. If you see 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, if I simulate 1 month, 3 months, so second month also 1 month package will come, and third month what it will happen I will show. So only third month will come if I simulate the package, simulate the this sequence by clicking on package sequence there at the top. So here, since the hierarchy is 2, the higher hierarchy only will become. Check, we will check first month, second month on 60 day. That is the first month package only. And then third month, if you see here, third month, there is no 1 month package generated. So that is only third month, 3 month package only get generated because of hierarchy. So after that, fourth month, first month will come. So fifth month, then again the third month is not coming. Only 6 month is coming. Third month and first month 1 month is not coming, and the higher hierarchy, which is a 6 month, we already defined that is coming. So that is the hierarchy importance. So if we change 111 for all and clicking on package sequence, so here see, if the same hierarchy, if it is having the same hierarchy as we already discussed, all the packages false, and all the operations will be copied to the same order. So that is depends upon the business requirement. We need to define the hierarchy and need to explain the concepts to the business to have an idea on that, and will take a decision. So let's I'm changing to this sequential hierarchy and saving this. So this is the maintenance strategy, and we will also create another one maintenance strategy for a performance based one. So later on, while creating task list and maintenance plan, we can utilize this maintenance strategy performance. So it is I will create it for hourly basis. So this maintenance strategy we can use for task list and maintenance plan, which is a counter based one. So we can perform the main performance based maintenance. So if it is reaches 500 hours, so for example 500 hours running hours, I need to do some maintenance, and 1000 hours I need to do some maintenance. So in that case, maintenance strategy, hourly maintenance strategy can be created for the compressors, generators, and all. Okay. So here scheduling indicator, I selected activity only. So always for performance based scheduling indicator, select the activity one, and the remaining fields everything is the same. Whatever the concept is same, and the strategy unit keep in mind. This essentially this is a performance based, and however are based upon the requirement. Either the performance based, it can be kilometer or counter. So everything running hours are running kilometers. So based upon the requirement, it can be done. 500 hours, 1500 hours, 5000, 10,000 hours. Okay. So giving some text. This is cycle sort text. Just giving ABCD and hierarchy. So we'll give sequential hierarchy itself. So this is the concept. This is the concept of maintenance strategy. So this will be assigned to the task list, maintenance strategy task list, and they can be utilized in strategy maintenance plan. So let's check the package sequence also. So here you can see, since it is hierarchy one, sequential hierarchy, we can see whatever we already seen. Okay. So once we will see next the task list in the next videos, coming sessions, and maintenance plans also. So it will give better understanding on these three master data: maintenance strategy, task list, maintenance plans. So we have a task list, different types of task lists, and different types of plans we are going to see in the upcoming videos, and also the business processes, whatever we have already discussed. All the maintenance business process we will see in the upcoming video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for updates. Bye.